Hey Capricorn, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot and welcome back to any of you who have been here before. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your March 2020 reading. Please excuse the noise in the background. My neighbors decided to start mowing just as I started your video. So really quick, if you haven't been in here before, I want to go over the format with you. So we're going to pull a card of overall energy, a couple cards on that. We'll see what blessings are coming in for you, what you would benefit from surrendering or surrendering to, and I'll pull tarot on all of that. And lastly, we will see what the advice is and like what is it that you're, being pushed to how you're being pushed to evolve like spiritually, okay? So let's go ahead and get sure. And this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, okay? Oh, so you have a lot of earth energy with you. Like, I know you're an earth sign, but literally like as in, Gaia, like Mother Earth energy supporting you, okay? You're really rising above, finding clarity, finding solutions. I keep seeing like the potential for something new. Okay, so for a lot of you, it's going to be like a new romance. For some of you, it could be travel, okay? Okay, overall energy for Capricorn. So Venus, please. Oh, this is very nice. Okay, so, you have some synchronicity here as well. You have card 26, which is going to come out to 8, and your underlying energy was 8. Just underneath that, it was 9. So you have peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. Now, as I said, I saw rising above. So for me, I felt like you were finding some clarity in regards to something. The clarity that you're finding is really bringing, you to a much more peaceful state. And that's wonderful for you. There is an attachment that's coming into play as an underlying energy, okay? And whenever I see this card, I don't feel that it's a positive attachment, because you see she's bound. It says letting go, restriction, fear, and there's this apprehensiveness, okay? So yeah, I'm seeing like you are coming into your, look at these 2 cards, okay? Look at these 3 cards. So you have the underlying energy, which is the attachment. This is you all bound, okay? And then there is this apprehension here. With the apprehension is to let go, okay? And look at her. See, look. Now she's a lot more unbound, right? Than she is here. She's coming into her power, okay? And her self-confidence. I do see that there is a loss, all right? Or what you perceive to be a loss. We're going to pull one more oracle here. One thing I'm seeing too is you're communicating freely. So where you might have felt stifled or afraid to speak your mind, maybe even you were afraid to hurt someone, or you really are beginning to, say how you feel. We're going to take one more card here. Wow. Okay, nice. So one thing I keep seeing too is awakening ancient wisdom. And there it goes, okay? Deep inner knowing is emerging within you. Okay? And you have letting go and coming into power, okay? Letting go, coming into power, emerging into grace, dwelling in truth, okay? So for some of you guys, I am seeing that there was some type of deception, lies, a broken promise, something of that nature, okay? But you are just coming into this place where, well, let's see what came out, simplifying your life, okay? She's getting rid of everything that she doesn't need anymore, anything and everything that's clutter. I cherish the simple pleasures of my life is what it says. But what this is really talking about is getting rid of all the things that no longer serve you, that no longer bring you joy, that just don't serve you anymore, okay, along your journey at this time. You doing that is what brings about this peace, okay? And where you have this attachment at, the ancient wisdom is sitting right over it, okay? So this is showing me, see, Okay, this is showing me that there's a deep inner knowing you have in regards to some that's my dog if you're hearing that, in regards to some attachment. It's like you have a very, I'm sorry as I adjust this, a very deep inner knowing, that's telling you it's time to let go of something. Okay. Sorry about that. My daughter wants to. No, it's fine. Show me her artwork. It was very good. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and see what your she wants to show you. Okay, here is her. That is really good. She's 7. She cut all this stuff out and did all that on her own little feet and everything. A little chicken. Okay, thank you. So bring some lightheartedness to the reading, right? Yeah, so as I open up the deck in regards to the blessings coming in, Capricorn, I see that expression again. You really being able to say what you feel, okay? Where you may have been holding back. And I'm seeing this angel of space clearing. So you're being assisted, by the divine to your higher self, however you want to look at it, to clear out what needs to be cleared out, okay? Blessings. Whoa. I saw this when I was shuffling, but I didn't want to say anything and, jump to conclusions. But what you have coming out as a blessing, Capricorn, is beautiful. Angel of union. A partnership is blessed and destined for greatness. Okay. Now, I want to say this. Okay. I'm not trying to be cynical, but I also don't want to, because sometimes I'll see, for example, like a reader, the card will say, this is your soulmate. And they'll be like, oh, well, yeah, this is your soulmate. But I have seen that come out several times for different situations that I'm in, even marriage. Every time I'm talking to somebody, I see the marriage card come out. Okay. So my point is that, you have to be careful with the information that you give, because yeah, maybe it is a soulmate, but that does not necessarily mean that that person is meant to be with you along the journey for the rest of your life. So you could be like, well, she said this partnership was destined for greatness, and a year later we're not together. Okay, so my point in saying that is, yes, there is a partnership coming that is destined for greatness. It is blessed. Now, it does, I feel, have potential to have longevity as well. However, that doesn't mean that it will be forever. Okay, I do just want to say that. All right. But it's definitely meant on your journey right now. Okay, that's the positive in it. It's definitely meant to be on your journey right now, and it is blessed. Okay, you're gonna grow from it somehow. You're gonna learn from it somehow. Okay, or it's going to give you, the intimacy and the love that you really need. Okay. So this is really beautiful, okay? Whether this lasts forever, Capricorn, or whether it's just for a season, it's very beautiful energy to come in. It's a blessing, okay? As an underlying energy, we do have the angel of relaxation. You're being asked to let go of desired outcomes, and you will get what you want, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if when we see surrender attachment, we see let go of fear, or surrender your attachment to results, okay? So just try not to be too attached to certain results, because it can sabotage the manifestation. Just under that, we do have the angel of vision, as well as a card in regards to your intuition. So I did see in the first deck some type of card that really shows deceit, okay? And I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but seeing those cards there as well, you are being blessed with the ability to see beyond the veil, beyond what someone is feeding you, okay? So your intuition is very strong. Whatever it is, please do trust it, even if it's something unpleasant, okay? I'm seeing surrender negative thinking, okay? Surrender fear. We're going to see what you would benefit from surrendering or surrendering to, okay, Capricorn? Surrender negative thinking again. What are you thinking negative about? Maybe you're thinking negative, like there's something new here, and you're thinking that's going to be the same as it was before, okay? Okay, you have 2 cards that actually flipped over here, Capricorn. As an underlying energy, we have surrender to miracles. So that's great, okay, because there is a miracle. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So like I said, that's where we're seeing the you know, that negative thinking coming in. And the other place we're seeing the negative thinking coming in is this first card. Okay, so I just got 955 as well as 911 and 10. So there's some type of completion here, a cycle I feel completing. And when something completes, when we have to let go, which I am seeing and I have been seeing for so long, like I don't know if you guys let go of one situation, got into another one, and then shit hit the fan and you had to leave that one too. I'm not sure. But because I've been seeing letting go for so long. Like I think I said this last month, I've been doing your readings for a year now, and the energy I keep seeing. But surrender your belief in scarcity, okay? So my point was gonna be that um when you let go of something or something is removed from your life or whatever, how it happens, sometimes you feel like an emptiness, or you feel like if you have to walk away from something that there isn't going to be, you know, something else there. Okay, so surrender your belief in scarcity. The universe is asking you to open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. But this more than anything makes me feel like scarcity is feeling like there's not enough, and he's sitting in the darkness. Okay, all he has on him is his travel pack, you know, everything, anything he can hold, and he's like going on this journey, but there's light on this journey. Okay, so just try to think positive and think with an abundant mindset, okay? Because if you are thinking negative, you will manifest negative. You know, it's so hard to get control of the mind is so powerful, you know, and so imagine what it does when it's just doing what it wants to do, what it can do when you really get control of it, okay? You do have control of it. It just takes practice. And then you have surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Okay? So, feeling like you've had to sweep some stuff away, like I said, feeling like maybe there isn't enough, you know, whether this is financially, whether this is about intimacy, you know, or emotions, or something like that. Just know that in divine timing is at play here. Okay, so just try to surrender to it. All right, and we do see as underlying energy that there is like this miracle coming. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some tarot out on these cards, and take a bit of a deeper look into what's going on here with you all. Okay, oh, as I open up the deck, 8 of Swords. So this is like you being in a mental prison, Capricorn. Okay, there's some decision, or there's a lot of imbalance here. I'm seeing, okay, a decision that needs to be made. Strength cards in reverse. Oh, this is heavy energy, okay? So let's see what's going on here in regards to the overall energies. All right, so you have the Queen of Swords in reverse here and the 8 of Pentacles. With this Queen of Swords in reverse, yeah, 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're starting to look, oh, there's that damn deceit. Okay, so with the Queen of Swords in reverse, some of you guys might be working on, you know, this person's working here and the Queen of Swords is here. So maybe some of you all are working to cultivate this energy here, which is where we cut that crap out that we don't need, okay? The other thing is we could be working on not communicating anymore with somebody, like cutting communication off. And for others of you as well, and or you just had enough of a situation and it's like you're working on that. You could be very find yourself being extremely sharp, cold for some of you, and you're just like working on it to bring yourself back to a place of peace. Okay, so it could be all of those things. All right, but for a lot of you, it's like you're trying to work on looking up from the 10 swords that were put into your back by someone who didn't value and appreciate you, and who frankly was just a very deceptive type of energy. Okay, I see that a lot of you have lost patience with it. Page of Swords. I do feel like a lot of you guys are trying to maybe work on like not talking to someone anymore for some of you. Okay. Oh yeah, it definitely has something to do with the communication, because I keep seeing something about communication. Maybe you need to tell the person. Some of you are like trying to work on telling someone that you're done with them. Simplifying your life. So you have the Two of Swords with the Moon card in reverse here. Some of you have to make a really difficult decision after with the Moon card, because I am seeing the Seven of Swords and I did see the Temptress card, and I am seeing that you are seeing something beyond the veil, and someone is trying to tell you other than what it is that you're seeing and feeling and getting messages from intuitively. I do feel that you have a very difficult decision to make after finding something out that maybe someone did not want you to find out. Okay. And you know, the Two of Swords ends up sitting on that Eight of Pentacles. So really working on making this decision. You're working at it. You are. Okay. Let's talk about this Angel of Union. You have the Four of Swords here in reverse. So I feel like this is an awakening, and you have this Knight of Cups as well here. So let's see. Pull one more card on that. Yeah. But look at that. See, there's this underlying energy of deception at this point, okay? So that's the person I feel that you're working on sweeping away. You know, like they say, dust that dirt off your shoulder, Capricorn. You really just gotta dust that dirt off your shoulder, because there is something beautiful here. There is a partnership where it's like it's time to come out of the darkness, okay, with this Four of Swords in reverse. In reverse, he isn't resting, he's waking up. So where you may have laid down put something to rest, okay, and ended something, now it's time for you to wake up, and this Ace of Pentacles is being offered to you. This is beautiful energy, Capricorn. This is lasting. This is something that will be meant to be in your life and have longevity with this Ace of Pentacles, okay? Really, really, really stable, beautiful energy, okay? So we are waking up from, some of us, from like a very dark type of energy attachment that we were in. But like I said, I do keep seeing that. I am seeing that there's an apprehension about moving forward, okay? Sorry about that. Okay. So I feel like this is something coming to you after coming out of the conflict of this and a cycle ending, okay? Let's talk about this. Surrender your belief in scarcity. So you have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you all could have gotten some bad news with this Page of Wands in reverse, okay? For some of you, also, you could be waiting on some communication that isn't coming through, okay? This person's waiting, and with the Page of Wands in reverse, there's like a lack of communication. There could be a delay in some communication here, and you're waiting with the Seven of Pentacles and feeling like some like scarcity, like there's something lacking here, okay? For if that's not what's going on with you personally, that's for some of you, okay? For others of you, you could have received some news that wasn't so great, like news of that deception, okay? I'm seeing like a need to expand, and I'm seeing that negative thinking coming into play. So for some of you all, you could have received some bad news, and then it's just like, wow, so I invested all of this for nothing. I put all this into it, and that's all you ever gave me, that one pentacle. For some of you, that could be the energy. And so, but once again, regardless of which one it is for you, or whether it's both, there is that feeling of lack there, okay? Because I do see where one person has put so much in and the other person maybe didn't, and I saw the Page of Swords coming through there. So again, Ooh, King of Wands in reverse. Not good. Three of Cups in reverse. Okay, so some of you could be waiting on communication from somebody, but I am seeing if you're waiting on communication from someone who you are intuitively feeling is doing you dirty, I'm trying to tell you, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but I see it here. I just saw the King of Wands and the Three of Cups come in reverse, which screams player. It screams cheater, infidelity, deception to me. Okay, so if you're waiting on communication from that person, just know that that's the type of communication that you're waiting for, is a person like that. That's who you're sitting there waiting on, if you're waiting on anyone. Other than that, like I said, this is like just receiving the bad news that somebody maybe wasn't true and you invested a lot into something. Okay. So that Page of Swords also could have been the message that came into you, okay? Information. So let's look at surrender, divine timing, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, very perfect to come out with that energy. This is, you know, destiny here. This is a card of destiny. So, you know, also this is like the Wheel of Fortune. This could be like you being moved into a fated, you know, like a change of direction. We're changing the direction, but it's fated. It's your destiny. But, you know, see, it's like, look at that, okay? It's like you're going to be given what you need. Things are going to balance out, and you are going to come into a place of clarity, okay? So, just, it's like that's all about divine timing, that Wheel of Fortune, okay? Because right now, with the Hangman, taking another card on that, right now, we're stuck, okay? It's like things are not moving for a lot of you all right now. So in divine timing, that wheel will move, and it will move into the direction of your destiny, and it will move into this, because this is the blessing coming to you very soon, okay? As an underlying energy, guys, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is Earth energy towards Virgo, Capricorn. But when it comes like this really shows me that someone was not invested with the King of Pentacles in reverse. And, you know, we're just moving. It's like we're pumping the brakes, a lot of us, with this Eight of Wands, okay? Because it was illuminated for some of you guys that someone had someone else with that Queen of Wands, okay? And that they didn't value and respect you. They weren't being a team player. So we're ending it, and we're just giving up on this, okay? In order to find balance and to manifest what we want to manifest. However, some of us are afraid to go on this new journey. And just know, Capricorn, lastly, that if you continue to stay in this energy where you're afraid for a new beginning, the Tower will be brought down. But it's going to be brought down in order for you to come into a place of harmony with this Four of Wands, a place of stability, a place where someone is going to commit to you, okay? And a time for you to celebrate, okay? So the universe is gonna bring it down in order to bring back your stability, all right? Because I am seeing a need for you to let go. We're gonna get your last card out here, and this card is gonna show us the advice in regards to these energies, okay? But really like on a spiritual level, okay? Like, because I want to see like the advice for you spiritually, like how is this trying to evolve you? The advice is going to show you how to deal with this situation at hand, but it's also going to show you like where is it that spirit or the divine, your higher self, is trying to help you evolve, okay? And one thing I'm seeing is every journey starts with a single step. Okay, so that's where right here, where it's like maybe we haven't communicated that it's over. Maybe we haven't actually used this sword yet because it is in reverse. But we're working on it. We're working on it, and and that's okay. That's all right, Capricorn. You know, you're working on it, but just remember that if you stay there, you delay that. You delay this beautiful offer of something that is stable and from the divine, this divine partnership, okay? And we're going to read from the book on this. It's a little bit lengthy, but what is that? It's a little bit lengthy, but I encourage you to go ahead and, you know, listen to what comes out. Yeah, I saw this card. Wow. So the earth signs are very in sync right now because I did all earth signs today. So I did Virgo and Taurus prior to your reading, and I saw the same thing with Taurus. Any of you have heavy Taurus placements or dealing with the Taurus, you might want to look into that reading as well. I'm seeing the power of attraction here, okay? So after the storm, okay? So the storm is getting ourselves unbound, okay? The storm is the injustices that took place. The storm is the deception, but the power of attraction is this, okay? Like attracts like, this collaborative dreaming, something that's heaven sent, okay? And you feel and you know, all right, that there is a conscious connection coming in for you. That is a card showing that there is a need for more intimacy and love in your life, and it's being given to you, and you feel and you know something that someone isn't showing you, okay? And whatever is being sent to you here, it's heaven sent, okay? And this is a place where you can collaborate with this other energy, not where it's doing this, okay? Because someone else isn't as evolved as you or as invested. But let's read your advice, okay? And we'll wrap up your reading. So we have after the storm. This one's not too long. There's a thunderstorm about. It is either headed your way or just passing through now. Don't make a thunderstorm mean more than what it is, though. You don't have to fear it. You might even feel excitement about it. After all, a thunderstorm is just nature's way of gathering energy together that needs to be released. With the release of tension, relief and freedom soon follow. Often with a fresh perspective and perhaps the gift of a promising, hopeful vision of the future. Perhaps the particular storm building within you or around you is causing you to quake in your boots. It might be a storm of building emotions threatening to erupt or already exploding, seemingly beyond your conscious control. You might feel an uncomfortable sense of emotional or psychological pressure within, and if something doesn't happen and soon, you fear you might just burst. You may also sense that these are forces operating beyond your control, and you would be right. There is, in life and in the creative process, a need to allow for wild storms. There will be those precious moments of peace beforehand and the release and revitalization. I'm sorry. There will be those precious moments of peace beforehand and the release and revitalization that follows. Yet the storm in the middle is essential. We see that here. See the peace coming? It is a natural part of the creative process. Without this building and releasing of energy, we would suffer from boredom and stagnancy. You may prefer the excitement of the storm or the fresh, open feeling that accompanies its clearing. Look at that. See the peace and the clearing. You may find it confronting to be faced with the power of something in which you can only participate rather than control. Either way, the storm wisdom offers you the gift of bringing things to a head. Either way, the storm wisdom offers you the gift of bringing things to a head and clearing them away so that the energy can be freed from a pattern that has had its day and is ready to become something new. Sometimes the pressures that fuel the storms of our lives have been building up for a long time without us being fully aware of it. It might be pressure from our minds, creating unnecessary burdens upon us, such as burdens of fear or self-doubt. It could be pressure to appear a certain way or to fight against life out of a mistaken belief that this is necessary for survival. Sometimes the pressure is little more than the impossible dream of perfection and a need to gently or even with great dramatic flourish cast that aside so that you can dare to be what you are and create from your heart. Even if you are not sure what the storm is about, don't lose confidence in your ability to successfully bear its progression until you are safely at the other side of the experience. Even amongst the chaos of change and in moments of anxiety, know that you have so much light and trust in your heart that you can see the storm is but a passing process and nothing that need worry you. If you can't sense the storm yet, this oracle is important for you. The storm is coming, and you can, if you wish, feel the beautiful, exhilarating gift of it, as you are empowered to cast aside what has been and receive the gift of a fresh new take of things. Your confidence is to remain intact. Whatever is happening or soon will happen in your life, this storm of sorts is transformational and supportive of your growth. It is going to clear away cobwebs and free you, open you to new creative energy in life. Remember, there can be no rainbows without a little rain. This oracle is also confirmation that if you have been praying for help, your prayers have been heard, and the great creative intelligence of our universe is responding to you, stepping in and shaking things up so that situations can be sorted out according to a greater wisdom. So let go, hold on to your inner self, and allow everything to be cleansed in the sacred storm. Okay, wow. So that really goes very well with this reading. Okay, it really does. And you know what, I love y'all so much, and this energy has been going on for some time. So with everyone else, I just read like the advice, but quickly I want to go through this with you if you like, or you can cut the reading off here. And this is a healing process. So what I want you to do is I want you to really just relax. I want you to take a few deep breaths. I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to try to connect, okay, with your guides and with your higher self. And just listen to the words I say and repeat them within yourself, okay? Storms so wild, storms of grace, I call your blessing into my heart now. May I release and let go. May I be revitalized and grow. I open up my heart to you now. Storms of grace, I stand my ground as I allow your magic to cleanse and surround. Any outgrown energy which I no longer need, anything which will sap or deplete rather than feed. Storms of grace, merciful earth, with your help I experience rebirth. Okay, and so that's the healing process there. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here with me. Please let me know if it resonates. I love when you leave me comments and let me know and connect with me on my end. I'm wishing you a beautiful March. I am wishing you healing with the release of this, and I am congratulating you on the blessing of a very beautiful partnership to come. So if the messages resonated with you, do feel free to hit like and subscribe. It helps me to keep the messages going and flowing out to the other Capricorns. I will see you very soon. Take care, guys. Bye.